And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The average coming in 257, 8 home runs and 33 driven in.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Outside, that's
just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout, well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Fish took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dakota Hudson notches his 3rd win of the year.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs.
Just north of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Marlins have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Dylan Floro gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Number 84.
From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Dero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, Matty B, no doubt about it. Starting pitching is where the momentum is built. This lineup has the chance to pass the baton and get guys on base. But the way they're throwing the ball on the mound, they're giving themselves every opportunity to allow the offense to score a few runs.
Let it rip right here. Hey, one time, right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Conforto at second with 2 down.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Liner towards second.
Stand up. Pick it up.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Make it yours.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Austin Dean. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Here you go.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Andrew.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
To the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down.
One ball.
And no throw back as they'll just hang on to it.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that.
Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Toles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, make it yours.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part,
nice
thinking it might be coming again.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in once again,
JT
Riddle.
10, second base, JT Riddle.
This is popped up. Fuentes moving to his left, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Ready now, Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hernandez.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Striding in to start the 9th, Clayton Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The 1-0. is taken, strike one.
1-1. Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The final finish today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
Sent on the ground out to second, and there are two away now. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Down to short, this could be two. Fielded cleanly, one there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Austin.
Here now the 2-2. Up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
A wave and a miss made him reach. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Settling And now Clayton Barnes, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Present on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they go. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Ready now for the Marlins, Clayton Barnes. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager, the winning run, is at first base.
Seager. Come on, guys.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls it off the bag.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Nobody here, nobody.
Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's George Springer. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Ed, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. 1-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. And it's fouled away. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Yohan Lopez takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Earl Robinson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Josh Fuentes will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fouled away. The set and the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
The payoff pitch. Hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Austin
Shot third. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on a leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy. Previous meetings with Ian Kroll, he's gone 2 for 8. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base.
Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses, that's ball 1.
The count 1-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hey, get your pitch.
3-1, here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We got 2 balls.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Barnes aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. There we go. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit up to short. Barnes is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's...
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Now the 1-0. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all.
Shut him down.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 84.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count, 3-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
65.
Barnes on at first, nobody out.
Right here, kid. Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Popped him up. Rogers has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Arenado makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ryan McMahon.
The 1-1 home. Got on the ground is short. Barnes comes on to first, and there are 2 down. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team.
Hey, no one
In
down
now
here.
for Colorado, David Dahl. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but to go down looking. Expect him to be a little at the dish this AB.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Come on, baby.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Joaquin Chavis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a hit in your entire career. The pressure, maybe he gets hot.
To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Charlie.
What? You got no one.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
2-1 the count. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone.
All right, one time right here.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Miami down to their last strike.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Hold up, right here on the back.
Chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Colorado Rockies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
45 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Two.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use.
That'll bring up Tony Walters.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
You got 2 down.
Now the 2-1.
1-1-1.
Barnes take. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Striding in, Clayton Barnes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Number 65.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
The 1-2. back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now batting, number 65.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Guerrero is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Tapia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Bond comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in, Victor Mesa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Victor Mesa.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, number 84.
All right, one more time, right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Barnes is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's good.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a stake.
So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Raimel Tapia.
Hey, Q here. He's going.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But not before the lone hit of the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies 2. So a big moment here and standing in Nolan Arenado. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the payoff hit. Short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 84.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Let it rip right here.
Two and one.
All right, come on now. What time? Let it fly.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Let it rip right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. These Rockies guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Runners are at first and third with none out.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
So striding in, Garrett Cooper. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Garrett Cooper.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as they'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Stepping in, Alec Bond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 20.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Maile, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, Griffin and Rippers, kid, let's go.
From the stretch, the 1-2 on the ground to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try on and get a big inning started.
Barnes. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. No, just in time, and that was awfully close. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, so you can drive it here.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Get your pitch driver right now.
Leads off second with nobody out.
Driver, let's go right
here. 2-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, one time right here. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Count remains full.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Come on, guy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
The 1-1.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Clayton Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to the right. And he's safe.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, come on now.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with Yohan Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Nolan Arenado. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
A ball and a strike. Up next from Miami, Clayton Barnes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard but foul.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Gabby Guerrero will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Let's pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike taken to throw. Throw won't get him.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Barnes, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Slow roller left side. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Garrett Cooper.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tony Walters.
Down to short. Barnes moving to his right. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Coming in is Blackman, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Colorado used a nice fifth inning.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.